Parents, get ready to be depressed. Raising a child to the age of 18 costs roughly $300,000 on average. If you sent your kid to private school along the way, that's another $250,000 easy. That, of course, just gets you to the bloodbath of competition to get into college where all of someone's dreams are coming true. But that college isn't free, of course. Public college adds another $100,000 minimum, and private college is the same price as a second home on Mars. So, by the time your kid is finally out of the nest and out there making you proud, you've put up between $400,000 and $1.2 million per kid. I know what you're thinking. That's not depressing, Matt. That's my angel. Anything that gives them a chance for a thriving professional life full of optionality and impact is worth it. $1.2 million is a steal. And you know what? I believe you. You are awesome parents, like these two. Way to go. But I haven't gotten to the depressing part yet. The depressing part is your strategy sucks and it probably isn't going to work. This isn't a hot take, and I'm not telling you anything you don't already know. We just all pretend things are different than they are.
But deep down, we know that spending hundreds of thousands of dollars so you can spend hundreds of thousands more on a fancy college isn't actually the path to a thriving career or life in adulthood. College may help you with your first job, maybe, but any advantages you get for being an A+ student in high school that went to a fill-in-the-blank university evaporate over time. Your pedigree just doesn't have much to do with your career once you've grown up. You don't get a good job, never mind promotions and options and all that, just for being from the Ivy League.
Now, you know we love you and we never rain on your parade without handing you an umbrella. So I've got good news, and then I've got even better news. The good news is we actually know what leads to a thriving professional life in the scary real world. We do. To thrive in your professional life, you need to be good at the things that every industry, company, and profession expects you to do. Well, what are those things, you might ask? Well, they just fall into two buckets. The first bucket is getting a job. That means being able to defeat the resume, networking, and interview bosses you will face. The second bucket is working that job. That means doing the things that we do at work at more or less every job under the sun. Things like projects, meetings, emails, giving and receiving feedback, structured problem solving, clients, mentors, sponsors, presentations, and a battery of emotional intelligence expectations. You know, the stuff we're all doing at work every day. It's pretty straightforward, actually. You will have a thriving career if you are skilled at these things.
Now, we told you we had good news and better news. Here's the better news. Everyone, and I mean literally everyone, like categorically, every single kid and their families that your kid is competing against, regardless of what they want to do, is ignoring this truth. Every single one. They are trying to calculate what will impress the admissions staff at Brown instead of preparing for the real test in professional life that never stops mattering. If that's you, don't feel bad. It was me and my family too, and everybody else we've ever met.
Now, I forgot to mention I have better news than the better news, which I guess makes it the best news? I don't know. But I do know Dr. Stafford and I co-founded a startup called PathFinder Career Prep to offer you a better path. I am not creative. PathFinder offers a comprehensive guide to what we call life's hidden curriculum. These are the expectations you will face in your professional life that college and even your employer will not help you with. It was easy to create this program. All it took was 1,100 hours of research, reading, consulting experts, and constructing an online and in-class experience that Gen Z won't fall asleep to, all while making no money. Please send help.
So if your kid is a high school, college, or God forbid, even a graduate student, or if they're a young professional, check us out. We will arm them with the mindset, frameworks, tools, scripts, and confidence to master life's hidden curriculum. Look, our program costs the same as the SAT prep you've already paid for or about to pay for. Princeton Review and Kaplan can't promise you the extra 100 points on your SAT will make a difference, but it's still a bet worth making because it could. So you are wisely making that bet.
We can make you a promise. Dr. Stafford and I are time travelers from your kid's future. The skills we teach are the skills that will matter in their career regardless of what they do, and they will not stop mattering. If you learn them and work on them, you will build an early advantage that compounds over time. Frankly, you will end up knowing more than most adults. Putting in this work will put your life on easy mode. If your kid listens to 1% of what we teach, they will change the trajectory of their career and make your $400,000 to $1.2 million investment worth it.
We have an in-class cohort-based program, an online on-demand program, and we work with students one-on-one, and we would love to work with you.